best we begin here. The candlesticks, Michael, on the table. I exorcise thee, most vile spirit, the very embodiment of our enemy, the entire spectre, the whole legion, in the name of Jesus Christ, and to get out and flee. O most dire one, give place, thou most impious, give place to Christ, in whom thou hast found nothing of thy works, who hath despoiled thee, who hath destroyed thy kingdom, who hath led thee captive, and hath plundered thy goods, who hath cast thee into outer darkness.
Let me out.
Therefore, adjure now in his name, depart. It is hard for thee to wish to resist, because the more slowly thou go out, the more punishment against thee increases. Yield to God who condemned thee in Judas Iscariot, nonetheless a sinner. Do not think, with contempt. You have cast me into the outer darkness, therefore give me my liberty, because there was one man away. But why, touchless one, dost thou instruct? Why last victim of... Son of the Most High God, art thou come here to torture us before our time, who crushes thee with perpetual flame? Who shall say against that time? Michael, open the door! For God's sake, man, open the door! Therefore I adjure thee, vile spirit, the entire spectre, very embodiment of Satan in the name of Jesus of Nazareth.
Father Broders continued with his exorcism for several days and nights. He banished the stranger from the hall forever and managed to confine Anne Tottenham's ghost to the infamous tapestry room. Father Broders is well remembered by the people of Hook. This is his chalice, still in daily use in the nearby parish of Rams Grange. During my research on this story, I learned much about the supernatural, about history, and about a much abused girl who lived more than 200 years ago. Was it really possible she had courted the devil? The Rosminian nuns who lived here believed the incident was valid. And one thing beyond anything else makes all the different layers hang together. A rite common to all religions: exorcism.
It is difficult to have a priest perform an exorcism. Not every priest is considered suitable. It can cause great strain for the priest concerned. And if the exorcism fails, the manifestation can become even stronger. Good versus evil, a war as old as time itself. And a great battle took place here.
There are many first-hand accounts of hauntings that were commonplace at the Hall. In 1858, some 80 years after Anne's death, Reverend Charles Dale had been engaged by the Loftus family as a tutor to their children. Described as a solid, steady, highly educated, unromantic English clergyman, for sleeping quarters, Reverend Dale was given the tapestry room. His first night proved a sleepless one, as his bedroom door continuously opened. He continuously closed it. On the second night, Reverend Dale had a visitor. Locking his door on the third night, Reverend Dale still felt nervous. After just 3 nights at Loftus Hall, Charles Dale resigned from his post and returned to his native England. Many visitors encountered Anne Tottenham's ghostly apparition. A young gentleman arriving with a shooting party during the 1860s wasn't even aware he had seen a ghost.
A beautiful young thing entered my room. Having indulged myself earlier, not wisely, but alas, too well, my senses were somewhat diminished, and I soon lapsed into a death-like sleep before I could corner this temptress. The next day, I shot 4 deer and left the chaps to their own devices.
Words reach the heart, but symbols reach the soul. The esoteric language of symbolism is as abstract as its ancientness, and Loftus Hall has many protective symbols woven into its architecture. The house faces east to honor the resurrection of Christ. It uses the Kabbalistic interpretation of the number 9 in the front facade. 3 rows of 9 windows symbolize the eternal God, a reversal of the 666 symbol for evil or the beast. The famous stairway floor is festooned with cruciform shapes. The stairway itself has an ascending central aisle, branching left and right, ensuring the most potent symbol against evil is always present, the crucifix.
What really happened here? An exorcism certainly took place, and it wasn't an exorcism of a minor nature. Canon Ling's letter tells us Father Broders had to use every known exorcism of the church, and that after this, the ghostly activities were confined to one room, the tapestry room.
The tapestry room today still manages to evoke a certain awkwardness, and is still the least used room in the house.